Well, George R. R. Martin is fixated on fans still. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Dump. My name is Scott. If you're new here, like 30% of you, or returning and not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, help out the channel. We mostly do live streams at night. Occasionally I do videos. I don't edit, so you'll get used to it. And like and share this video will help out. So this was brought to my attention. Gary from Nerderotic sent it over to me. Yeah, I'm name dropping. No big whoop. Because he knows how big of a fan I am of George R. R. Martin. And I was one of the last convertees to believe we probably won't get the last book. I'm still holding out faith that we'll get Winds of Winter. We won't get the last book, but I'm holding out faith that the Winds of Winter will come out. But at the beginning of, I want to say it was May, maybe the end of April, George had a blog that to me felt like he was moving on from the main A Song of Ice and Fire story to just Westeros as a whole. And he kind of berated fans and said, well, feel sorry for you. Well, he was on the podcast known as, and we're going to show it right here, Coupledom, and that's Idris and his wife, Sabrina Elba. And the question was asked. So I'm going to let you guys listen to it, see what you think.
Who cares about the fans the most?
Oh, real quick. This is Ryan Condal and George R. R. Martin, House of the Dragon people, producers, writers. Ryan Condal, I think, is actually now the showrunner. He was on Game of Thrones. So up to date now. Let's listen.
I think I do at this moment.
That's Ryan.
Do you?
I think that has to be me, because I feel like
Okay. So let's hear the question again.
Who cares about the fans the most?
Who cares about the fans the most? You would think George. Who the hell is this Ryan guy?
I think I do at this moment.
Do you?
I think that has to be me, because I feel like George already has his fans, and the fans of the book are numerous and strong. It's it's our job, Miguel and my job, to create a fitting successor show that keeps them happy.
That is a lot of pressure, actually.
Yeah, I talked earlier about the relationship in comic fandom and science fiction fandom, and I love the fans, although I do think Twitter and the internet and social media has brought out a viciousness that I never saw in the old days. And the love and hate are very close. And particularly with
hot passion,
something like comic books or any established franchises. And I think you probably actually can speak to this the controversy about James Bond that is going on for you. And also before that, the Dark Tower. I suspect Stephen King fans were vocal about that. And I get, Winds of Winter, the 6th book is late. And I can get 100 good comments, but there's still going to be a few fans out there who are going to remind me of it, on my blog or whatever. And I say, Happy Thanksgiving. And they say, never mind, Happy Thanksgiving, where's the book?
I just want to say I'm very sorry for that Thanksgiving post, George. I'm a big fan. I just really want to read.
Okay, so that's all we really have to watch or listen to. Listen, it has been a very long time. We're close on, I think we're at like the 10-year, 9-month, couple days mark. I should have got that before this to let you know exactly. So you're not just a little bit late. We've been hearing for years on years. Back, 2016, we all thought it was going to come out. Feels like it wasn't that long ago, but it was 6 years ago, George. So if one fan out of 100 is upset, I think that's a low ball number. And it wasn't Twitter, and it's not Instagram. It's none of those avenues. What it is that fans are hungry for the next story. Fans were told at the very beginning that we were only going to get a trilogy. You switched it to 5 books. You switched it to 7 books. Now, you blew up since the show, so you have all these new opportunities opened up to you. We all understood that. We were with you that whole time, hoping that along the way, you were writing this book. And we come to find out you're not even nearly done. Okay, you were going to use COVID, not nearly done. You were going to get thrown in jail before that at Worldcon, I believe, in New Zealand. Never done. So, George, fans are upset, but we're the fans. We're allowed to be. We're allowed to feel passion for something we love. It's your job to either deal with that and write the book or just shut up. Stop talking about the fans. This is like the third time in the last month you've talked about fans. And the majority of your fans are apologists. And I love them. I watch their channels, but they apologize for you. I'm done doing that. I've been done doing that. I love those channels. No disrespect to those channels because I know how they feel. George, it's time to shut up and put up, finish the book, get right on to the second book. The seventh book. And let's finish this thing up. Stop with your, trolling us. Stop with, opening up new movie theaters and premieres and this and that, and maybe worry about this book. I know you're more worried about the Dunk and Egg series now because you know that's coming out and you don't want them to get ahead of you. See, people said House of the Dragon. It's not House of the Dragon. That's done. That story's over with. It's the Dunk and Egg that they're coming out with. And he is not nearly done with that. So now he has to finish that before the same Game of Thrones thing happened where they caught up and passed him and the show was destroyed because of it. So watch. He'll do Dunk and Egg. He may get out of Winds of Winter, but there will be no Dream of Spring. Thank you to Gary for sending this over to me and letting me know. What do you guys think? Comment below. Again, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you to my channel members. This one's for you. Take care, everybody.